Hey Leo, so excuse me for this first couple of minutes because I am still recovering from that cancer reading, which was god awful. Oh, I don't want to see any of those cards in this reading. No, sir. No, sir. We are taking control of things once more. This is fixed energy season. This is Scorpio season. This is us at our most natural or our most transformative. Um, this is really, really some big stuff, some big job stuff. This is being more in our element, like having to make harder decisions, pushing other people aside, really, really making some strides to achieve what we want, our goals. That's what Scorpio season is for Leo. That's what it is. It's like, how far can we push ourselves? We've got Cancer and Capricorn. And I guess some Pisces too. So, limits. We're going to set our own limits, our own rules in this season. And I'm already loving it. I'm coming out of Libra season so much better. I was just in such a fog. I mean, I knew what I needed to do, and I just didn't want to let it happen. Okay, so Pisces it is. So there may still be a few things that need to be illuminated, for some light to be shown. It's literally the night of the full moon right now. I'm trying to churn these videos out because I want to start posting them based on this idea I have, but I couldn't post them without having finished all 12. So that's why I'm doing this a little faster than normal. The moon, are we ready to hear those hard truths? Are we ready for the tough road ahead, the scary road, the fear? Are we feeling the fear? Have we overcome it? I know it's been a hell of a journey. Libra season with that Venus in retrograde bullshit. In Scorpio, it's still there. It's turning into Libra pretty soon. I'm not sure the exact time, but Taurus full moon. I mean, it's like, for us, it's pretty relevant. Taurus is another fixed sign. This is all the fixed energy signs, so it's big stuff. Big stuff. It's really going to test our strength, our fortitude, our power, our creativity. For me, it's been affecting me materially. So much job stuff, and maybe you guys are in the same boat. Okay, cool. Thank God, some positive stuff after that Cancer reading. Ace of Wands. So this shadow, this stuff is going to come to light. It is. It's going to be shown. And you are going to be thankful for when it does, when it's revealed. When it's revealed, it's going to allow you to start charting your new path. It's going to be like this thing, this moment you've been waiting for, and you're just like, now I can move forward. Finally, this thing that just never came to light, never came to being, now I can go forth. You've had that movie moment. I always do this in my life. I'm like always waiting for that movie moment that is like giving me permission to go forward. Now I've had my closure. I've had that. And it looks like that's what's happening. Or if it doesn't happen, you guys can charge ahead either way. If you've been waiting for that thing to present itself, that has been there this whole time and that everybody else is pretending it's not there, it is there, and maybe it's just for you to know. Maybe no one else needs to see it but you, But just don't psych yourself out over it. Don't hold your own future up over it. because it looks like this growth is coming. Thank God. Ugh. Libra season was just so stagnant. It was just so unenjoyable. It was some stuff that needed to happen, but it was like the most un-Libra season like I've ever experienced. It was not fun at all. Just relationship messes. I had like one or two people reach out to me, but it wasn't anything that culminated into like a date or anything like that. And whew. Thank God. Leo. Leo. Scorpio season, Leo. What else can we expect? Some growth. Thank God, some growth. We were really being tested there, so it's nice to see some growth. It's nice to see. I'm getting a mixture. Now that I've been through most of the signs, started off pretty rocky with Scorpio and Sag. And some of the signs are doing even worse, like Cancer. Oof, so bad. But they're holding themselves back. They're their own worst enemy. Not that that's any different from what a Cancer is any other day of the year, but it's really bad right now. Aries doing okay. Some positive stuff. Taurus, yes. And Pisces is still like doing okay. I'm really proud of them. Usually they're the ones that, you know, it's really hard for them to function, but they're doing okay. You know, I can't imagine being a Pisces in like this SJ world, you know. It's just so different. So, okay. So, to really, really get to where we need to be, we're just going to have to leave this naivety behind. We're going to have to leave this childlike mentality behind. This it's time to get serious. And this is what I was talking about, okay? Scorpio season is all about us being more severe, being more harsh, and I'm not saying leave everything you are behind as a Leo, because that's our strength, is being who we are, because we put it all out there for people. But it's time for us to be more aggressive, assertive. And I think the sun reverse is just telling us that, you know, it's not an easy journey. It's not fun-filled journey. You know, it's a hard one. It's a painful one to leave everything behind, but it's necessary for our growth. Even if you didn't get that closure that you were looking for, you got to go. You got to go, and you've got to shed this sense of this childlike nature where you just want everything to be fun and just to goof off and to be so. It's serious time. It's get your shit together and let's go. We've got to adult this. We've got to really make things happen in a big way here. So if we're talking about Aries here, the sun, you know, reversed, you know, it's the child, but it could easily be Leo too. I mean, this is just, what is this? I'm thinking of, like, you know, when Matilda, she's like, no more Miss Nice Girl. That's us right now. No more Miss Nice Girl. Don't do it. Don't bend over backwards for people. Don't do it. You got to try it out. I'm not comfortable with it either, but I'm trying it out. I'm trying to be more assertive. And if that means, you know, I have to hurt people, that's okay. But if it's something that I know I need to do, and I'm not going to tear myself up over it, but I've got to look out for me first, you know? I'm not saying just go knock everybody down. No. I'm just saying do what's in your best interest before anyone else comes, you know, before anyone else comes asking for your help, because they always do. They always do, because we typically have our shit together. And we're the leaders, so people ask us to lead them. Okay, so here we go. So this movement you guys are going to feel forced into, and it's going to be so different. It's going to be such a mature decision to leave this stuff. It's going to be a heavy decision, and you guys just don't know where you're going to go. And you don't feel that there's a lot of options. You're just so like, oh my God, I know I need to get out of this. I need to go. I need to go, go, go. And this naivety, this like, oh, maybe everything's going to work out. I'm seeing like the fool here a little bit. You're just like, oh shit, where am I going? You're just like, it's time. Like for me, my lease is about to be up. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. And it's scary. It's pretty scary. But don't psych yourself out. The advice I had for cancers is maybe the same advice I have for you guys. Just pick a direction. You're at this point. It's past perfection time. It's past doing like the thing that you really want to do. It's time to just pick a direction and to go, to run with it. You got the sun and the moon. This is like the most natal energy, and you guys just feel so different, so different from yourselves. And that's okay. Sometimes we make the best decisions when we're not so conscious of our power, and sometimes that can stand in our way. Sometimes that can hold us back in a sense by being so aware of our purpose and everything. It's like the universe is just like, go, we got you. Ace of Wands, we got you. You can change through this. There's some real growth here, okay? But it's just like, you gotta move. I can't make you move. You gotta move. You gotta take a step. Oh. Shit. Are we ready to take a step? I guess not when we see that the world isn't open to us taking a step, but that's our perspective. You guys don't want to let go of this situation. The Sun in the Tower could easily mean Aries. I even see the World card sometimes with Aries. This person that you know needs to go is very smart, maybe an air sign. Is very intellectual, maybe a little manipulative, very good with their words, a very wise person, and somebody that really doesn't shy away from battle, somebody that probably puts themselves first, and you're seeing that because you need to start doing that. People come into your life for a reason, and I'm not saying take this person with you, because that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing let this person go, but take a little bit of what they do. Put yourself first for a change, Leo. You can't be there for everybody all the time. I know that's part of your purpose, but your journey right now is for self-protection, self-preservation is your journey right now. You've got to look out for yourself first before we can start seeing the sunlight, okay? And yeah. I mean, it's kicking it off in high gear right from the bat. The moon. I mean, full moon tonight. It's happening right now, you guys. Yeah, it's happening right now. And I guess you just don't feel like you have any options as to like where you can go. You're just like, oh shit, and this tower is coming. I mean, it's all coming. It's all coming. It's all coming. So it's like you see. It's almost like you're in your barracks, or you're like, say we're a Lord of the Rings or something, and we are at what's the big one? Minas Tirith, the city on, the mountain or whatever. And it's like you're looking and you're seeing this huge, the biggest army you've ever seen in your life coming at you. And you're just like, shit, we weren't ready. And so, you know what I mean? Luckily, you have a big defensive place to protect you, but it's only going to protect you for a certain amount of time. It's like if you don't If you don't move, if you don't start defending yourself, if you don't try to get away or attack or do something, it's bad news bears. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to convey here, Leo. It's time. It is time. It's past time. But the Tower is a finality. It's kind of an absolution card, major arcana. So you guys have some big stuff at play, lots of major stuff here, and none of it's upright. Oh, thank God. Okay, there she is. Okay. All right. Let me regather everything. So we love her. This is part of who we are to a degree. This is the Venus, and this is the love, okay? So if you find yourself facing the Tower energy, and then this debonair, manipulative, intellectual air sign comes into your life, this male energy, you're gonna feel the love from that person. They're gonna be really, really making you feel good, making you feel like you've got it all with them and everything. But I don't know. Let's get some more cards here, because this doesn't say to me, like, if we're being told to run, why would another person come in the picture and then start making you feel good? You know, that doesn't make sense. I think we need to get back to the Empress, but I think there's a lot that we have to do to get to her. I'm really surprised she came up, to be honest. I mean, this could be Mom. I mean, Mom knows best, right? But I think it's not until everything goes away that maybe you can start enjoying the hard work that you have put into things. You know, once you do finally overcome this Tower situation and this doubt and insecurity, and you feel that victory, and you really bask in that glow of victory that you finally have gotten past this thing, then we can start feeling good about ourselves, you know. But there's still, like, it's a big old hurdle. It's a really big hurdle. It's like a pole vault, you know? And it looks like we'll make it. It looks like we'll make it okay. Oh, yeah. But have we let it go? I know what this is for me. I know what this is. Maybe that person that made you feel this Empress, or that looks that way to you guys, is also driving those swords through your heart. They're doing it so well because you still are so fond of them. They make you feel so childlike and so enamored, and because you're getting away from that, because you're having to be more responsible, it's gonna look even more alluring, you know. But it's like, you know what's there. You've seen it. There ain't nothing there that you haven't seen. Stop kidding yourself. If this is somebody coming up from your past, you guys have kind of a delayed reaction here to this Venus in retrograde stuff. It's hitting you guys the latest. Somebody that you used to feel really, really good about, and maybe you even nurtured them to a sense. You kind of mothered them in a way in that relationship, but it was a lot of heartbreak. It was really hard. You felt like you weren't getting everything you needed from it, and they're going to come back around. They're going to come knocking. And I hope this doesn't mean that you're going to jump right back into that. because you guys know how I feel about past stuff. I mean, I think everybody should know by now. Past stuff just is in the past for a reason. It's just, it no longer works with your future. So Leo, what are we going to do with this? Where do we take this? Can we move on without it? Oh, okay. So if you don't find yourself moving on without it, maybe if this is a new situation from someone you previously had contact with, maybe this person is resurfacing and is promising you everything. They look real good right now. Really good. Okay, but is that for you to share? I don't think so. King of Cups reversed. It's an emotional monkey wrench, a very manipulative water sign. Male water sign. He's going to just try to reel you back in. But you know how it feels still. You can still feel those daggers. I don't think they ever truly came out. Just because he has it all doesn't mean it's for you. And if he's making some really big promises, if he's making it sound like you can have it all with him, don't believe that for a minute. Come on. You guys deserve so much more than this. It's just like the Cancer reading. But the Cancers were just, they're way too fond of the past. Way too fond. I think you guys know you have to move on at a certain point. One is all about growth. It's all about improving yourself, so you can be there for others. It's about leading. And this person's going to get you farther away from that, your true self. Oh. Hey, okay, so, Leo, if this is a Taurus that's going to come a knocking, they are not faithful. They are making a lot of promises, and they are not going to follow through. They are not going to follow through. Did they the first time? They hurt you somehow, so it's likely that they weren't. They're going to make those same shitty promises again. Be very, very careful. I would just ditch that the moment it shows itself. The moment it shows itself and look like, hey, listen, I got a lot more better things down the road for me. I'm not even going to try to hear what you have to say. They are going to look so good. This is going to be a test. If this is somebody that you knew when you were younger and they just, maybe they have braces or something and you just never saw them in that light, or, they weren't there for you at that time, and now they're coming back around and they're really going to rev your engines. They're really going to just like look like that movie star, like debonair, like suave Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, like that Goldilocks, golden locks. I don't know. Just, they're going to look really, really good when they come around, and they're going to tempt the shit out of you. And they're just going to lie to you. There's so much lie here. There's so much, Come on, Leo. I really want us to have a good one. I think it's high time we do. We take a while to change. We're open to change, but we do take our time. Fixed. We gotta keep blazing, right? Not everything can look like a cinematic film scene. You know, those grand gestures. I mean, and that's what we're getting here. We're getting that movie star kind of quality, but they're called actors for a reason, because it's not who they truly are. So don't fall for that. Don't fall for the grand gesture. Don't fall for the promises, because they aren't keeping them. They are not keeping them. And a Leo that isn't seeing the light isn't going to have those moments where they catch people in those moments. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I love about being a Leo, is because I wouldn't be, I can't miss anything. There's something within me that just illuminates it all just at the right moment. I catch people right at the right moment because there's some magnetic force to that. There's just so much willful good that just keeps us and the people around us honest. You know what I mean? Whether they want to be or not. It's like sometimes I really feel powerful in that. It's almost like people really can't fuck with us. They just really can't, because it's like we're gonna see it. It's gonna be a matter of time. Yes, you may be doing okay now. You may be getting away with it now, but just wait. It'll present itself. It'll be clear as day to us. Just give it time. Just give it time. And that's one of the wonderful things about being a Leo, is that you can't, I mean, it just shows itself to you, and it's because we're just living so truthfully that it attracts some of that. You know what I mean? It brings some of that other stuff from people to the surface. Ooh, what? What? What are y'all trying to say now? Okay, so we're looking good for this event, this occasion. We're looking really good. We may not feel our best, but we're looking good. This tourist that we see there, that joins us there, um, is just painting a really good picture about our situation. Maybe they're making it seem like we're already farther along on that path than we are, like we're a couple and we're not yet. You guys know better. Come on, they're gonna look so alluring because they have it all. They literally do. They have it all. But like I said, are they gonna share? Like I said, there's a lot of lies, and yeah, it looks like some of this hard work for us is paying off finally. Um, but it almost seems like it's still tied to this person that's coming up closer to the end of Scorpio season, somebody that you've known before. Venus in retrograde shit. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. So, yeah, this person's holding us on a leash. They've got a collar around our necks. I know we like that stuff. We're a little kinky, yes, but Page of Swords reversed. We don't know where we're going. We don't know where we're going. We are just not feeling our best, our most calculating, our most perceptive. We don't have any ideas. So we're just going to fall into temptation, right? Because we just have no vision. We just, and this stuff looks really good. This stuff looks good. It looks really yummy, really yummy. You know, it's like it's like Sookie and Bill, and it's like we're Sookie. I mean, she is a Leo, and then he's the vampire, and then we're just gonna be like, go right ahead. Let me uh let me make it wet, for you. Sorry. But yeah, ouch. Leo, you know better. We just really don't want to adult. That's what it seems like. We really don't want to adult right now. Yeah, Scorpio season is hella alluring. Those Scorpios can just reel you in with their big eyes and their passion and their flair and everything, and they look like they've got it all. Those that have been successful that aren't experiencing a lower extreme. It's either up here or it's down here, and it looks like we're gonna find somebody that's up there. Um, and wow, okay. I want one last card to end this, and then I'm done. I'm done. Leo, 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 Leo. I almost think that if you kind of surrender yourself to fate and maybe let more so that be your guide once that tower hits and just diminishes you, what's left to diminish. Oh God, thank you. Okay. um, that you're going to be the wiser. I think we're being stripped down time and time again. One, because we can handle it. Because what do they say about Leos? We always get back up. We always get back up. Because we have a bigger purpose. We know it. We have like this big megalomania mind, and then we just know that we're all Superman, And so, um, yeah. But I really think that you're going to find something through that. When everything turns dark, if it hasn't already, and you just feel like there's nothing left for you in the world, um, it's like the universe is gonna be like, "Told you so," or "I was just